let's see how to open the new share account for clients. And how to open the new share account for client, we have two methods to pass through. The first method, you can come here on the module of application, then you go direct to new share application. When you come to new share application, it will come the form which you need to fill it, or the form by going to the next step until you complete all the form. But also there is another method. The other method is to search the specific client. For instance, I'm searching Yusufu Michael. When I'm searching Yusufu Michael, it will open the account of Yusufu Michael. Then you will come here on the application. When you come here on the application, click here, then you go direct to new share account. This means that I'm going to open the new share account for Yusufu Michael. Then it will come the form which it needs to be filled. This form before you fill in, let's keep in mind that all those filling with the star are mandatory. So here I'm going to start with the product name. I'm going to select the product name of the share I need to open account for Yusufu. I'm going to select it, share 1, submitted on the submitted date I need to open for this share account. For example, today 13/20. External ID is not mandatory, but when it's there you can provide it. If it's not there, you can leave it. It's not mandatory. Then after here, I'm going to go to the next step. When you come at the next step, here the currency is already configured. That's why it shows Tanzania shilling. But also here the decimal place is already configured to total number of shares which we need to open for clients. The client needs to open the total number of shares we need it. For instance, it can be 10, it can be more than 10, it can be 1. So let's take example today. I'm going to start with the 1. Then here there's currency in multiple of. The currency multiple is 1. This means that the land of for the amount will be in 1 land of or multiple of, or currency in multiple of. Then after here, application date. The application date which I'm opening this account, I'm going to put 13/30/2022. Then after here, I'm coming here. Decimal place is already 2. Today's price. This means that the price of share, it will be 10,000. Then after here, I'm going to default saving account to link the saving account of Yusufu Michael. So Yusufu Michael until now it's having only one saving account which is active. I'm going to select here. Then after there, going down here, and here it's allow dividend for inactive clients. This means that if the circles it always allow the dividends for those
clients whom are inactive, they can just put a tick. But if you're not allowed for inactive clients to get the dividend, you can just remove a tick. It's not mandatory, but if you just allow the dividends for even inactive clients, just put a tick. If not allowed, just remove a tick. Then after here, you can come here and the minimum active period. It's not mandatory, but if you need to add the minimum active period, you can just put, if it's 5 and then the type, the days, maybe we're going to put in 10, maybe 10, then you select it, days. This means that those are 10 days which will be for minimum active period. But also here there's lock-in period. Here lock-in period, this means that when you're going to put in maybe 2 frequency, maybe put it 2, and then here you select it maybe months or weeks or what. This means that the client will not be allowed to withdraw his share. This means that the client will not be allowed. This means that the client will not be allowed to redeem his share until until these 2 months has been passed. So even if you put 2 days or 2 weeks, this means that the client will not be allowed to redeem his share until 2 weeks is passed. This means that you lock his share account until specific time has been passed. So it's not mandatory, you can just leave it. Then after there, you're going to go to the next step.